Can you just introduce yourself and kind of your background, your professional background, and then maybe how long you've been homeschooling and how long you've been in CC, and then I'll start from there.
Hi, my name is Daniel Hagedorn, and I've been a teacher for 13 years. I taught in both public and private high schools. I taught U.S. history, government, economics, geography. I taught everything from the advanced placement levels all the way down to, on level, as they called it. And I loved it. I mean, I spent 13 years doing that. I had a great time doing it. I loved doing it. My wife and I have been homeschooling for the last 5 years now, going on six. Our daughter is going to be going into, they call it sixth grade, whatever. I mean, grades, but it's, so she's moving on, but we started out fortunately in CC from the very beginning. So beginning in kindergarten all the way through. So it's been great for us. It's been a great experience.
So why did you all decide to homeschool, especially with your background, in the public, education system? Why did you all decide to homeschool?
Well, actually, a couple reasons. One is before I even embarked on my teaching career, I read John Taylor Gatto's books, The Underground History of American Education, and then as he wrote later books, Weapons of Mass Instruction and so forth and so on. But those books really opened my eyes to what the system was really all about, not just its purpose and its design, but also the results. And so that book already put me leaning towards, I want to do something else for my daughter. I'm not putting her in the school system, but I don't know what that looks like either. And then in my classroom, I would get students, because I taught both public and private, and so I would get students in my classroom here and there that were very different from my other students. And, not different in a bad way. I mean, different in they were much more mature. They thought on a deeper level. They interacted in a deeper level. They were much more, I would say, compassionate with their fellow students. They were much more understanding and measured, and there was just something very different about them. They seemed like an adult who was in my high school classroom for some reason. And so, in getting to know them, I have conversation. Oh, you're homeschooled for a couple of years. Oh, and so that kind of, And then it kind of got to the point where they would be in my class and just listening to them talk for a few minutes. You were homeschooled, right? Yeah, how'd you know? Well. And so that just kind of led to me when my daughter was getting older and older saying, okay, we're homeschooling. So then it just became about which curriculum do we use, and then we started to research and look into it from there.